Ja Leute, jetzt sind wir wieder zurück zu Let's Play Tales of Berseria. Das letzte Mal haben wir wieder ein paar Sidequests gemacht. Jetzt müssen wir noch nach der Familie Taliesin gucken. Und ich habe geguckt wegen dem Kampf. Der kommt erst, wenn wir den Final Dungeon, wenn wir das Spiel abgeschlossen haben. Das heißt, wir müssen jetzt den Final Boss machen, nachdem wir nach Savids Familie gesehen haben. So, was kann ich viel machen? Da, Ragout-Soße, jawohl.
You got it! Fire burn and cauldron bubble!
Okay. So, dann gehen wir zuerst nach Taliesin. Jawohl. Oh, das eine Viertel machen wir noch und dann widmen wir uns der Geschichte, der Hauptstory. Dem Final Boss, das wollte ich sagen. Jesus Christ. Genau. So.
Oh, it's you! Thank you for everything you've done.
Has Savid been by since last time?
Yeah, actually, he finally dropped by here the other day. Ah, it was great. We were all really happy to see him again.
What about Theodora?
She wasn't with him, but he made it sound like her problems were finally all resolved.
He said they were going to travel together.
But we don't feel lonely.
Yeah, he said no matter how far apart we are, we'll always be together in our hearts, and they'll never forget us. He told us that we all share a strong bond, and it's all because... Because that's Savid's way, right?
Nuh-uh. It's because that's our family's way. All of us.
And it's a wonderful way to be.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Zvid told us that because he has family here, because he has somewhere to come home to, he'll be able to travel with an easy heart.
And he left us with a huge pile of money. We told him we didn't know what to do with it all, and he just laughed. He said we could use the money to grow our family even more. If you ever see Zavid on your travels, please give him a message. Tell him you'll always have a home here.
Of course. We'll make sure to pass it on to him.
See ya!
Wurde das endlich auch gelöscht?
We got orders from headquarters. They want us to boost security for the transport unit.
But the transport's got more than enough as it is.
A few days back, a Gald convoy got raided. They lost everything, down to the last coin. Thankfully, no one was killed, but the raid was such a clean job. HQ thinks it must have been the work of a pro.
The demons already have us stretched thin enough, and now we have to deal with bandits on top of that?
Hätte Savid einfach eine Geldkutsche überfallen, ha? Weißt du was? Nur soll er ruhig. Ja. Jetzt machen wir noch das letzte Viertel. Und dann geht's nach Lowgrass. Nicht Lowgrass. Doch, Lowgrass. Sechsanghafen? Lowgrass? Untote. Ich hasse Untote. Natürlich noch nach dem Ding suchen. Da ist er. Ja, ich schreibe es mir nicht auf. Ich weiß ja, dass es auf hier ist. Ich habe mir nur die aufgeschrieben von dem ganzen Dungeon. Weil da müsste ich es suchen. Und die ganzen Inseln habe ich sowieso noch, bis auf eine, noch keine geholt von den Katzen.
We can do this!
neues Kampfteam, was? Das habe ich auch noch nie gehört, das Kampfteam. Ach, ist es das von damals, wo die Nacht der Offenbarung? Ja, ne? Könnte es sein. Au. Oh. Elefantenklappe. Die Gegner ist geschwächt. Okay. Die sind 14. Kein Problem. Ihr seid Level 37. Da ist der nächste. Hier geht's grad runter und drüber. Alles explodiert. Dank Magie. Und du siehst nichts. Okay, Licht.
Blades of wind, slice them! You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Die or be killed. Alles klar, also ich glaube nicht, dass du weiter bedeutet.
Die or be killed! You're wide open!
Was bist du überhaupt? Wandelnder Geist.
You dead yet?
Du bist auch ein Seraph, ne? Schmaler Typ.
You're wide open!
Kommst du her? Lässt du bitte meine Magie in Ruhe? Meine Güte. Jedes Mal. Da. Goblin-Kopf. Bubun-Kopf. Was ist dasselbe? Noch mehr Kotze. Jesus Christ, ist ja alles explodiert. Ja, keine schlechte Idee, Magie im Team zu haben. Einfach alles explodiert und wir sind fertig.
Just how does this sword work?
Don't touch it. You'll hurt yourself.
In other words, the rest of her is fair game.
Not unless you really want to get hurt.
Jawohl. Damit wäre auch die abgeschlossen. Dann gehen wir doch mal zum Imperial Throne. Saxonhafen. Belohnungen noch abholen. Hab ich schon. Alles klar. So. Ja, letzte Cameo Battle können wir noch einen Final Boss machen. Das heißt, nach dem Final Boss werde ich erstmal den Dungeon zeigen. Ein bisschen. Ich werde ihn ja nicht vollständig machen. Und dann schließen wir es mit dem Cameo-Fight ab. Oh. Level 62 ist auch ein gutes Level, viel höher als ich damals war.
I can feel him. Inomi's not somewhere in the sky.
In the sky? Wait, look!
Da oben ist noch ein Gespräch. dachte, ich hätte die Leiter runtergemacht. Da ist die nächste Leiter. Geh mal einfach hoch. Ja, die Nominat ist im Himmel, sieht man aber nicht. So. Seraphen.
You're the ones who liberated us from Inominat's domain, right? I want to thank you for all that you've done.
You really don't have to do that. I was just acting in my own interests. If any Malachims still get in my way, I won't hesitate to devour them.
Hey, hold up! Most of us are under the influence of Inominat's power, and have been robbed of our free will.
The majority of Malachim are too afraid of malevolence to even go near humans. Before Inominat's interference, we were a peaceful people.
That doesn't matter to me.
We get what you're saying. But if we go easy on anybody, then we'll be the ones who get killed. If you truly want to protect your friends, you'll have to stop us by force.
Wouldn't you agree that having free will means choosing the path you believe in?
I suppose you're right. And that's why we too will work toward the future we desire.
In order to achieve a perfect fusion of human and Malak power, the Abbey gave Armati a physical form. Specifically, they're vessels embedded with a formula that can manipulate mana. They call these objects divine artifacts.
Is that what that bow is?
Yes, this is one of the divine artifacts. We've decided we want to pass on the knowledge behind the divine artifacts and Armatization to future generations.
Why would you want to do that? Armatization is dangerous.
We want to enable humans and Malachim to coexist.
What?
In its current form, Armatization is a one-sided process, allowing a human to exploit a Malak's power. But imagine if humans and Malachim could armatize with mutual awareness and consent.
It could provide just the edge our people need to battle the great forces who seek to harm our world.
Like the Lord of Calamity, you mean? Well, do what you want.
It's another potential for the future.
Yes.
But I have one warning for you. The divine artifact intended for Inominat is already complete. You know what that means, don't you?
Artorias himself will use the divine artifact to armatize with the Inominat.
For the good of the future, we'll pray for your success in battle, Lord of Calamity.
Okay, haben wir was gelernt über die göttlichen Artefakte, die wir in Systeria geholt haben. Ja. Armatisierung, genau. Das bedeutet aber auch, dass Sartorius sich armatisieren wird. Ah, das wird lustig. Ach ja, der Imperium Throne. Wenigstens ist es hier nicht mehr verzerrt wegen der ganzen Bosheit. Ne? Sag mir Systeria. Wo wir einen kompletten Dungeon draus gemacht haben.
Huh. Okay. Well, it's nice that we've tracked down Inominat, but, now what's the plan?
I don't think even Griffin could get us up there. And my Guardian takes one passenger only.
I don't think we need to worry about that.
Huh? Well, looky there. A teleportation art. Looks like we're expected.
For Inominat to fully awaken, they need me and Laphicet. Which means they want to settle this once and for all, too.
Sounds good to me. Bring it on! Is what reckless idiots say before plunging into the unknown. Be more cautious. Sorry.
Wow. That is the first time I've ever heard Magulu say something sensible.
A bad omen. Let's be careful, and take a good look around first.
Belittling a faithful ally right before the final showdown? Do
Do you not cry? If I prick you, do you not bleed?
Da fällt mir, wir müssen noch Hexenall machen. Die Hexeninsel. Und da müssen wir noch Stonewall, ne? Ich habe nämlich gerade nachgeguckt. Jetzt, wo wir Dingensbums so fertig haben. Ja! Machen wir auch noch einen Final Boss.
Hey, Fee. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Yes? You can tell me anything.
It's about your... Why does your hair always stick up like that?
What?
Are you properly drying your hair after you take a bath? You'll catch a cold if you don't.
I am. I swear. It just always comes out like this.
If you're sure. I mean, it's kind of cute. So I guess it's not a problem.
I don't really want to be called cute.
Then you look handsome with it. I think it suits you.
That's a little better, I think.
I'm happy to please.
I never know what to say around Velvet.
Moment kurz. Da bin ich wieder. Was Telefon. An diesem Punkt wird uns der Gegner nicht bewegen, Drecks kommen. Stürzen ins Getümmel und legen los.
It's almost time, isn't it?
If you keep being so nervous, you'll make mistakes at the worst possible time.
You can't just tell me not to be nervous before our biggest battle. How else am I supposed to feel?
You're always so serious.
I can't help it. That's just how I am.
Yeah. You never change.
I have so changed. I was once the Abbey's loyal exorcist, and now I'm about to take on the Shepherd himself. And an Empyrean.
That isn't what I meant.
I know. I just needed to say my piece. After all, I'm an awfully serious woman.
We're lucky to have you, Eleanor.
I'm not sure it's right for the Lord of Calamity to be showing gratitude to an exorcist.
Hey, what good is being the Lord of Calamity if I can't speak my mind?
Oh, mit Magilo. Magilo?
If you want to run, now's the time.
Are you kidding? I've never felt so alive!
You know, when we first met, I never would have expected you to stick around this long.
Nor would I. It's a funny old world, isn't it? Not one time in 100 do things turn out how you think they will. We push on through the trials and tribulations of each and every day. We suffer through hardships and failure. We lose the ones we love. And then we die.
Do you think we were born into this world to suffer?
What I do know is that if success was guaranteed, we'd never get anything done. Uncertainty is what spurs us onward. Forward we move, if only by one step at a time, towards somewhere different than here. Through sadness and anger and joy alike. Life is all about that journey.
Are you feeling okay, Magilo? You're actually giving me sound advice for once.
Life's not all horribleness. We shouldn't be so quick to lay down and die.
Ja. So, noch Eisen.
Eisen, how are you holding up?
I'm fine. Why the sudden interest?
Aren't you feeling any effects from all the malevolence?
What? Is that what has you worried?
It's a valid concern.
I can't let it bother me. I've got more important reasons to stick around.
You've resigned yourself to becoming a dragon one day, haven't you?
Yeah. I've long since come to terms with my fate. Whether it comes 100 years from now, or mere moments.
You might even turn during our fight with the Shepherd.
I might.
And if that happens?
You do what you have to, Velvet. I know there's nothing you guys can't handle.
Right. And we will get it done. I promise you.
Then you have nothing to worry about. Go in swinging, and the rest will sort itself out.
I'm glad we were able to join forces with you and Ifrit's pirates.
You and I are just two ships, who happen to share the same course.
Then I'll thank the seas and the wind for carrying the Reaper into our path.
Yep.